Hi, my name is Yasu, and today I want to talk about my Dayvigo experience, part two. So I've been taking sleeping pill in the last 1 year and in 6 months, ever since I have started to dealing with my depressions, and luckily, the effects in venlafaxine, that's the first antidepressant that's prescribed to me. It was effective and it's been effective. I'm still taking it. And that really has helped me to manage my mood swing as well as the energy level. But it really puts me in a very difficult situations in terms of the sleeping because I was already suffering from the sleep disorder that I couldn't sleep, which never happened to me. So when it happened, it freaked me out, and it's a horrible experience that I couldn't sleep, and I really don't wanna go through or experience with the sleep disorder anymore. So I've been very careful with it, but it took me a long time for me to find the right combination with the medications to put me through. And then actually at the early stage, I tried Dayvigo. It's a recommended sleeping pill by my doctor, but it didn't work on me. If anything, I had a horrible experience with Dayvigo. Like, I kept dreaming, and the dream was so real, and it, and then the dreams are so. It's like a movie, like Inception or Matrix. Like constantly, if I remember correctly, I'm not sure, it's a long time ago, but like I kind of remember that I was dreaming something about fighting. But throughout the entire night, in that 4 weeks, at first it was fun, but once it got to the second week, third week, and the fourth week, and I couldn't sleep well, and I got so scared of dreaming, and I begged my doctor that no, Davigo, it's not working. If anything, it just makes me feel more tired and I'm very traumatized. Yeah. So that's my first experience of Davigo. And ever since I have reduced the dose of Effexor, I have also reduced the amount of the sleeping pill, which is the halcyon and the nitrazepam. And then the theory behind was that maybe venlafaxine, which is the Effexor, was one of the reasons why I was really suffering from the sleep disorder. So if I reduce it, then maybe I can manage my sleep better. And that's what my doctor thought as well. So we tried, and it worked. That less amount of Effexor I take, that easier it becomes for me to fall asleep, even though after I reduce the sleeping pill. So I was successfully stopped taking halcyon, which is a stronger sleeping pill than nitrazepam. And then I moved on to the nitrazepam, and then I stopped taking it. And even I don't take anything, there was a time that I could sleep really, really well. So everything was working well, except so when I have started taking the lowest dose of Effexor once again, for 2 or 3 weeks, I was able to sleep without taking any sleeping pill. But I could start feeling that my brain is working hard. How do I say? Like my brain works really, really fast, and I can feel that my brain is so excited or overstimulated, even though I don't drink coffee after 3 p.m. and I restrict myself. I only drink 2 cups of coffee. That's my limitation. Yet, surprisingly, my brain was very active. And even though I take only the lowest dose of Effexor, but I can feel that I have more energy in myself. And then I started to having sleep issues once again. So I consulted my doctor, and then he said, why don't we try Dayvigo again? He knew what I went through, but in Japan right now, the Dayvigo is the latest sleeping pill, and that's the most recommended and then considered to be safe sleeping pill. And I agreed with my doctor because at the time I gave a try of taking nitrazepam once again, but of course it put me to sleep. However, the feeling is the feeling is different. Like this is not the right medication for me. It's very hard to describe why I feel that way, but the nitrazepam is not for me. So I was like, okay, sure. Let me just try Dayvigo once again. So I started taking Dayvigo again, starting from the 2.5 milligram per day. How do I say? And surprisingly, it puts me in sleep. There's a time that I wake up a lot, but there's a time that I don't wake up. But my aura ring records everything. And then I realized that even though I thought I remember when I woke up, how do I put this way? Hold on. So those nights that I thought that I woke up a lot, and compared to the nights that I thought that I slept without any issues, the number of the times that my aura ring says that I woke up, it's pretty much the same. And then when I saw that data, it kind of hits me that it's just kind of a perception that if I think that I remember those times that I woke up, that makes me feel bad. It just makes me feel like, oh, I didn't have enough. I didn't have a good night's sleep. But even though like my aura ring says that, oh, you woke up a couple times. But if I don't remember that then, when I woke up in the morning, I felt really, really good. So Dayvigo seems to be a weak sleeping pill compared to nitrazepam or other benzo sleeping pill. So I guess it's hard to conclude right now, but how do I say this one? I kind of accept that it's all how I feel, not based on the fact that I wake up regardless if I remember, if I don't remember. But with Dayvigo, 2.5 milligram per night, one of the difference which I talked about a little bit is that when I wake up, when I woke up, I was craving for sweets, which never happened when I was taking some other pill. Even like when I was taking Dayvigo the first time last year, something like that didn't happen. But this time, when I was taking the Dayvigo, like 4 nights per week, probably, I woke up craving for sweets, and because I don't put anything to eat at my place, so there's nothing to eat when I woke up. But I couldn't stand the hunger or like the craving for sweets to the point that I actually went to convenience store and I bought the gummy bears. I don't know why I wanted to eat gummy bears. Yeah. And it happened like 4 times a week. And of course I consulted my doctor. He didn't know what's going on. And he and I discussed and decided to increase the Dayvigo from 2.5 milligram per night to 5 milligram per day. Now, it's the main conversation. It's the main topic. The number of nights that I wake up and I become craving for sweets, it's a lot fewer. Probably 1 day or 2 days per week from 4 or 5 nights per week. So it's a lot less. But still, once a week or twice a week when I woke up, I was really, really craving for it. And I actually went to the convenience stores to even buy the gummy bears and everything. But I'm making progress. Yeah. I still don't know what's going on. But hopefully, I would stop doing that because I don't think it's healthy to eat sweet like gummy bears in the middle of the night, and especially I'm not supposed to go outside in the middle of the night to convenience stores to get the gummy bears. Yeah, it's very interesting thing. Yeah. So it seems like I've been really managing well with my depressions. And I thought I was dealing with my sleep issues better, but there are some issues. It's very minor though compared to the last year. So I'm not really too worried or too concerned. Especially I'm making progress. But it kind of gives me an idea how to move to the next level, next step, which means most likely when I can stop taking Effexor most likely I'm gonna continue to take the sleeping pill until my condition gets stabilized. Then I'm gonna move on to the step to stop taking the sleeping pill, because sleeping pill or Effexor or whatever that is, as long as I'm taking it, it's in my system. And once it's out of my system, then my body would need time to get used to it, to balance everything out. So if I stop taking Effexor and then a sleeping pill, there's a lot of things for my body and my brain to process and adjust. So to transition smooth as possible, based on what I went through, I think focus on the effects of first and then move on to the sleeping pill. I was a little bit too rushed. That's how I feel. But anyway, yeah, I never thought that I would have issues with sleeping. And having a sleep disorder is a horrible thing. So please don't be like me. Health is really the most important thing. If you have issues with sleeping or anything, it's it's better to take care of it as early as possible before it gets too severe. And please do not forget to, take a good care of yourself. そんな感じかな。じゃあね、バイバイ。